Alright, now that I've been spending about the last 5 days with it's on this version, I thought I'd give you my thoughts on the iOS version of Pokemon Champions, also available on Android and Nintendo Switch family. And while this version of the game does still have some similar issues to the console version, which could stand to be ironed out, both in terms of balancing and in terms of the lag, I am honestly glad I had to experience this title in this fashion, and that it is. I'm actually really nice that I could sync my accounts with it, so all my Pokemon and other stuff from the console port is still there, and even with the phenomenon of the tapping going into many homes, it still is neat to see what kind of opponents I can encounter and to see what kind of strategies there are with opponents around the world. I mean, I always like the idea of the experience being a connecting one as opposed to an isolating one on on and sometimes the unexpected happens right there on screen. And I also note that a lot of the items and gear they're hinting at that were not available at launch are actually being worked into there, which, to be fair, they were or kind of established in a data mine for the game. I am not sure about grabbing in the current pass as main. Personally, I'm 50-50 on that, especially since I'm really a focused on getting the Scratch Got the Splatoon Raiders, getting that started fairly soon. But I am, however, intrigued by the idea of continuing to build upon this, especially if it is, like I keep hearing, going to be the standard for the competitive circuit for the game going forward, or it's meaning that it'll still be around when Winds and Waves releases. Has been I maybe we'll see like a native Switch 2 version, and which could really give a performance boost there. I mean, and that's coming from someone who doesn't really mind as much as is the idea of how it looks, given how you're talking someone's excited to play a nearly 30-year-old Toy Story games coming out later this year again, and and congratulations on a successful opening, fellas. This is kind of like another just quickie one before I get my looks out at Sonic and Supergirl. Little some surprises. So the look at Sonic, the original Sonic will be to kick off my 35th anniversary. Look at the franchise will be going live tomorrow, so be ready for it. I'm also hearing a decision on my 5 star special. I hope to get that out fairly soon. That'll be all for now. I will see you all again in a little bit. Take care and stick out our Pokemon.